What's going on, guys? Nathan or Element of Frost back again, bringing you guys another prediction video for The Walking Dead. This one's going to be doing my predictions on this week's episode of The Walking Dead Season 4, Episode 6. This one's entitled Live Bait. Alright, so, as we always do, this prediction video will contain a little bit of spoilers from past episodes of Season 4, so just be aware of that. Go check out my review videos and prediction videos for all those episodes, the 5 episodes previously. And yeah, very, very excited for this episode. So as always, gonna continue on with the prediction video with starting off by reading the synopsis to you guys. Alright, so synopsis of the episode. A familiar face returns as each member of the group struggles to find his or her humanity in the world of constant threats. The his, her, and humanity was kind of a tongue twister, but anyways, yes. Struggles to find their humanity in a world of constant threats. Okay, so there's a few things that this could mean. Now, whether or not this is going to be a governor-only episode, Originally, I was thinking so. I still kind of have my feelings that I think it will be a standalone governor episode just because we haven't had one yet, obviously. And I think what this episode is going to be about is basically seeing where the governor has been, you know, all this past time for the last, 6 months that we haven't seen him on TV, or technically an 8-month time jump in between season 3 and 4. So I think we're going to be seeing what he's been up to, you know, what he's been doing. Is Martinez still with him? Schubert or Schumpert, whatever his name was, I forget what it was. Schubert or Schumpert, either or. Has he gained a new army? You know, what has he been doing? As far as the sneak peeks go, I will leave I'll leave a link in the description to a sneak peek and a promo. Now they're both basically the same. The promo kind of just introduces the governor back into the series, you know, saying like the governor is back. I don't know, it's kind of an epic kind of promo, and it's him sitting at a campfire and there's a walker crawling towards him. Now, as far as the sneak peek goes, it's basically kind of the same thing. It's just along the lines of no music, no cuts to title cards or anything like that. It's just one straight 1.5-minute sneak peek. That's in the description too. Definitely go check out those. Those are pretty cool. Give you a little taste for the episode to come. So, yeah, in the sneak peek, what actually happens is he's out by a campfire and there's 3 tents behind him. We see that. And a walker starts coming towards him, and he's just lost all will to live. You know, he doesn't want to live anymore, is what I see in him. You know, he's he killed his entire army from Woodbury. He just lost his will to live, kinda, and the walker just kinda moves towards him, trips over the fire, then starts crawling towards the governor. He's just sitting there, just looking down at the walker, doing absolutely nothing. And then at the end of the sneak peek, Martinez actually comes out and shoots the walker in the head, and you know, kind of shakes his head like, "Shit, you lost it," you know, that type of thing. So now this could mean one of two things. That sneak peek and promo, that could have been directly after they left from killing their group, which it actually was because it showed them driving away. But whether or not the campfire was directly after or not, I'm pretty sure it might have been. So it's kind of going back to season 3 in like a time jump backwards, if you can understand that. But anyways, yes, it's showing us basically what happened the night after he slaughtered his whole group. So whether or not Martinez and Schubert stayed with him after that night, you know, who knows? Martinez, obviously, it looked like he had his doubts because he kind of like went out there, shot the walker in the head, and like shook his head like, "Shit, you're coming unhinged," you know, stuff like that. But anyways, yes, whether he stayed with them after that night, whether they eventually separated, whether they built a new army back up, we really don't know. So, yeah. I mean, there's plenty of things that could happen. It could be a standalone governor episode, which is what I said, you know, going back to what happened throughout that 8-month time jump, what the governor was going through. It could be a standalone governor, like it could be a governor episode and the prison episode, because in the synopsis it does say each member of the group struggles to find his or her humanity in the world of constant threats. Now, whether that means each member of the prison group or each member maybe of a new governor group, maybe the governor got another group together, and maybe that's what it's referring to. It doesn't really give us an accurate description of, what group is struggling to find their humanity. It could be the prison group. It could be just another group that the governor formed by himself. It could be really anything. So we really don't know exactly what's going on there. Now, whether this is going to be a standalone governor episode or not, I believe it will be. Just because, we haven't seen him in a while. So, I mean, you think he's going to get some sort of standalone governor episode. Plus, The Walking Dead, or AMC, Robert Kirkman, they've already confirmed that there is at least going to be 2 standalone governor episodes. Now, whether we're going to see maybe the prison group at the end, maybe him going towards the prison, or, maybe something like that. Maybe we could see that, I suppose. What I believe this first standalone episode is going to be about, like I said already, is him, basically letting us know where he's been for the past 8 months, what he's been doing. Now, what I think the second standalone episode is going to be, to be perfectly honest with you, I'm not exactly sure, but I think the second standalone episode would be probably, maybe along the lines of forming a new Woodbury, kind of maybe finding another group, forming, another group, teaching them, how to prepare for war, maybe doing something like that. I think that would be what the second episode, I think, is about, to be honest with you. Now, as far as the title goes, Live Bait. Now, what I've been honestly thinking in the comic book spoilers, if you haven't read this far in the comic book yet, I mean, this was like 5 or 6 issues ago, so you probably won't. But in the comic book, the governor actually took one of their group members and led them out into the courtyard from the prison. Now, whether that means this episode that he's going to, take one of the prison members, in the comic book it was actually Tyrese. He took Tyrese, and to be frankly honest with you, he took Michonne's katana and cut off Tyrese's head right in front of the prison. So Tyrese is dead in the comic book, just to let you guys know. Like I said, I already warned you about spoilers, so I'm sorry. But anyways, yeah, that's what he did in the comic book. He led the group out by basically, saying that he's going to kill Tyrese if they don't come out. So they came out, and then he killed Tyrese anyways. So that's what happened in the comic book. Now, whether or not he's going to take Tyrese, maybe another group member, I was thinking he might take Herschel. Last episode, episode 5, Internment, Herschel had a really, really big part in that episode. He was basically the focus of that episode, and as we all know, when people get focuses of episodes, they usually die pretty soon. So whether or not he's going to take Herschel, we don't really know. Or, what also could happen, he could take Carol. I mean, Carol's out there, Rick Bannister. Carol is out there. Maybe he finds Carol, takes her, holds her prisoner, uses them against the group, maybe using that as live bait. Maybe this episode we won't see him go to the prison and use her as live bait. Maybe we'll see him run into her. That's a possibility. We might see the governor run into Carol, and maybe he's going to capture her and, beat her up. I don't know if he beat her up, but, he's pretty sick and twisted. So we don't really know what's going to be happening there as well, as far as that live bait title goes. That's my prediction what's going to happen. He's going to use one of the prison members, or, maybe Carol as kind of bait, I suppose. But anyways, yeah, that's basically it for this prediction video. There's not really much else I can say. I do believe it's going to be a standalone episode, governor episode, whether he's going to run into Carol or not. Or maybe, maybe he could take a character from the prison, that we don't really see that happening. Maybe we'll see it in the next episode, or, really anything like that could happen. So, we don't really know, but I'm really, really looking forward to this week's episode. As I said before, Walking Dead Season 4, Episode 6, Live Bait, and I'm very, very excited for it. So yeah, that's pretty much it for now. If you want, go down in the comment section below, chat amongst yourselves. I'll be replying to comments as well. Chat amongst yourselves. What do you think is going to happen? Do you agree with the whole live bait theory that I have? You know, the taking Carol, Herschel, maybe someone else from the group, using it against them. I don't think he's going to take Tyrese particularly, because we just seen the entrance of Tyrese, so I think he's going to stick around for a little bit longer. That's what I think. Specifically, I think Tyrese is going to stay here for a little bit longer. I don't think he's going to take Tyrese again. So whether he's going to get a hold of Michonne, whether he's going to attack the group this episode, I doubt. But yeah, as far as seeing where he's been for the past 8 months and seeing what he's going to be doing with that whole live bait thing, whether he finds Carol or Herschel or, you know, somebody from the group or formerly in the group, as Rick likes to kick Carol out. But anyways, yeah, that's pretty much it for now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. And if you did, definitely hit up with a like, subscribe if you haven't already. I will be replying to comments as much as I can. So go down there, discuss amongst yourself, and I'll be replying to, you know, discuss what do you guys think is going to happen. What are your predictions for this episode? All right, guys. I'm really excited for this Sunday. Obviously, the episode premieres on November the 17th, which is obviously this Sunday, and I'll be doing my weekly review video for this week's episode, Season 4, Episode 6 of The Walking Dead Live Bait. I'll be doing the review video on November the 18th, which is actually a day before my birthday. That's right, people. I'll be actually having a birthday video, especially maybe just a chill commentary for my birthday, maybe something like that. I think that'd be kind of cool. But anyways, yeah, that's pretty much it for now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will talk to you guys on the next vid. All right, guys, bye.